Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am Jonathan Perez from Surefire Web Services, and I'm just going to continue in the ConvertBox series, go over a few things, and in this episode, I'm going to show you how to create a brand new campaign and go over some more details, a little more than I did last time. Last time was a quick overview. This time, we're going to get inside the meat and potatoes. All right, so stick around. Let's learn something. All right, so once you log into your backend, all you're gonna have to do is click on group. You're gonna have your site set up because when you sign up, everything's already pretty much there. But what we wanna do is create a group to kind of just keep everything organized. So I don't know if you noticed the last time I deleted all of my under construction stuff because my site is pretty much done. So I'm gonna create a new group and I'm gonna call it Keep Up to Date. And if you visit my website, you're going to see all these changes kind of live. I use my website a lot as kind of like a experiment zone because I have the clients and I'm always doing trial and error anyway, just to see how I can increase and just do better stuff. So that's what I'm doing. So you'll always see these experiments on my website if you happen to log on while I'm working on this stuff. But this is live. So the group name is going to be called Keep Up to Date. And I do want to go for this group. The goal is going to be to sign up for my email list. So let's see, met the goal of the group. Stop showing this group to the visitor if they have met the goal of the convert. Yes, correct. Save. So ultimately what I want to do with this group is get email addresses so that I can market directly to emails. Now, there's a couple strategies behind getting email addresses. I'm not going to get super into that. In fact, what I'm going to do now is not the best way to get email addresses. I'm literally just doing it so that you can see how ConvertBox is just freaking awesome. So I create the group, call it Keep Up to Date. Now I'm going to create a new ConvertBox. And we're going to call this one, I'll do a couple different ones. We'll call this one Pop-Up Conversion. And this is going to be for the Keep Up to Date group. Now I'm calling it Keep Up to Date because it's super generic. All I'm going to do is say, hey, if you want to keep up to date on the website, just sign up here. That's all I'm going to do. That's not very attractive. I don't expect to get a lot of traction from that. I am working on the background on some other videos with email campaigns and email programs for small businesses. So make sure to check those out. But for now, this is just very generic. So I don't recommend just saying keep up to date, but I mean, it is what it is. So we'll check this out. Since I called it a pop-up, we're going to do center modal. It's all the modal window. Modal, I hope I'm saying that right. Please don't correct me in the comments. Center modal window is basically just a pop-up. You also have the sticky bar on top, the call out one that's on the left or the right side of the page, and you have a full page. I've never actually used the full page, but it would be interesting to kind of play around with that and see which ones work best. But for now, let's keep it simple, but just know that you have all these options and you can change it once you have this in there, and I'll show you how to do that. So let's select that. Let's see, something cool, something simple. I can do a video. Well, I'm not going to do a video message right now. Let's just pick something a little generic right here. 5 morning rituals. This is just a good startup point. I mean, you could build it from scratch, but I kind of like how this looks. So let's select that one. I'm just going to call it. Whoop. And this is cool because once you have it, you literally just click and make your edits. So Keep Up to Date. And then we'll call this one with Surefire Web Services. And over here, I'll just say, get the latest updates from our website, including videos, new plugins, and more. Yay, super duper generic. This you could change to any color you want. Right now I have it Roboto and this color, but let's change that color. So I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to get the color to my logo. I'm going to pop that in there, and then I'll show you exactly how to do it. I mean, it's pretty simple. Okay, so I got the color, and all you're gonna do here is just paste in the hex code, and that's really it. I mean, my color is like very similar to what was there, but I just want to make sure for brand that it is accurate, okay? So you pretty much have everything that's just drag and drop. I mean, I can move this up to the top if I wanted. I can move this to the bottom. You click, you make, I mean, if you've ever used any type of visual editor, this is just as simple. It's, you just click it and then you make the edit. So there's not really much to kind of get into there. What is cool, the next steps is these things right here. I mean, you have the options for 1 column, 2 columns. So if you want to make this a picture and then this your sign up thing, you could do that. And then they just give you options to make it, you know, different sizes. For now, I'm just going to stick with 1 column. The close button, I'm going to make black, and I'm not going to add a background image, but you have full control over this whole entire thing. So let me close that. I do want to show my profile because why not? I mean, if you're going to go on my site, you might as well see my face. Let me just change this because I'm not John Smith. Jonathan Perez. I don't know if people care if it says owner or not, but I'll just put owner and we'll see how that does. We'll use that old picture of me. Yes, I had a huge beard and a hat, but I've since then shaved. So let's close that. You can also, you know, update to any picture you want. You can even put your logo up there. Actually, maybe let me put my logo. See, there's me. I don't even have that chin thing anymore, so I'm not going to put that in. Let's use my logo. No. Remove it. Okay. So there's my picture. Jonathan Perez, owner. Keep up to date with Surefire Web Services. Totally spelled that wrong. Good catch. Get the latest updates and your name. Now this is the form. Now this is where you can integrate all the different email software that's out there. Now I'm messing with a couple. I'm going to do a separate video on that to just kind of choose which is the best email software to use. And I'm coming from a point of budget. You know, if you're just starting out, if you're just getting your site up and you just want to start collecting email addresses, you know, don't spend $20, $30, $40, $50 a month if it's not in the marketing budget. So we'll keep everything kind of bootstrapped and tight. And that's pretty much it. So here we go. This is the form. You can edit the form fields or the form actions. Form actions is where we integrate the MailChimp is what I have integrated, but you can use any program that you have. And I'll go over the integrations in a little bit. So after, when a visitor submits the form, I want them to close it. Generally, what I would do is I would send them to a new URL for the landing page. But for right now, I'm just going to close it and we're going to keep it real simple. There's also different steps that you can add. So if you want to do multiple, I guess, pop-ups, not pop-ups, it'll stay the same pop-up. It'll just move to the next one over. You can do that as well. So we'll close it, fire a custom script. If you have tracking or anything like that you want to launch to say, hey, a conversion was made, you could do that. And then we'll add the automation of MailChimp. So I have MailChimp here. I'm going to add them to the list. It's going to load my lists and I'm going to select the list. Now at Surefire Web Services, we can help set all of this up for you. If not, you know, I'm just kind of showing you how to do it right now. So add to list, pick the list. MailChimp is usually by far the easiest, but again, I'm kind of going over that now. We're going to go Surefire lead capture. So add the form action. Now when they fill out the form, it's going to go into my MailChimp. It's going to add them to my Surefire lead capture list. So I'm going to click that. We're going to go done. Form fields. So you can have your name, your email, and then if you add another field, you have all of these different ones that you can kind of put in there. Phone number, website, drop downs, check boxes, multiple lines, whatever you want to collect from them, you can always add it there. So I'm not going to add any more. I'm kind of happy with this. I mean, it's just simple: name, email address. I'm going to keep it large. You can see what small and medium does. Let's keep it large. I'm going to make the color of the button. Let's do green. No, that looks gross. You know what? I'm just going to paste this. That's what it was. Bam. And then the button text color is white. Correct. Hide fields when pre-filled. Yep. So that's it. So your form is set up. It's integrated with MailChimp, and I'll go over that at the end of the video or maybe a new video. And you're pretty much done. You have your pop-up set. You can add whatever colors you want. You could customize this however you want. So let's close this. And actually, I'm going to show you the steps as well. So if I wanted to create another step, this is where this segmentation kind of comes in. You set this up if I click sign up now, what I could do is instead of closing it, I could just send them a page that says thank you just by creating another step. So this is the first step. We would add a new step and we would say thank you. Create step. So let's go here. And then when I edit this, let's go into elements. I'm going to have this right here. And we are going to say, thank you for signing up. Make sure to check your email to confirm. And that's it. What do we have here? What is this? Oh, this is a merge tag. So I could say thank you friend, or thank you Joe if they signed up with their name Joe for signing up. Make sure to check your email to confirm. Let's click done. Vertical spacing, if I want to start spacing that out from the top, we could do that just to give a little padding on each one. And we are pretty much done. I'll make the font size a little, no. We'll keep it like that. All set. Now, what I'll do is I'll go back to step 1, go to my form actions, and in form actions, instead of closing the convert box, I'm going to say go to next step. And then when I go to the next step, it's just going to go to step 2 and it's going to say thank you. That's it. So let's click done. We are done. Close this. We are all set. Anything else we want to add? Progress bar, timer. Nope. Just going to keep it simple. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's just have a little fun. Let's add an image to the top of this. And I'm going to add my little boxer who is super happy that somebody just signed up. Thank you for signing up. We are so excited. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Close. Done. Now if they sign up, they're going to get my little puppy dog and then a thank you message. So let us move on to the next steps. Click on next. Now you can create an A/B test if you want. That basically just means if you want to compare, let's say this heading with another heading, you would click create A/B test. I'm not there yet. I'm really just going over the basics. So this is going to be on my website for now to capture leads. As I get deeper into it, I will record the videos to get, deeper and show you how it works. But for now, we're just kind of touching the surface. So let's go to the next step. My pop-up is done. The trigger, when someone comes onto my website, I want to show them after 2 seconds. Someone's going to come on, they're going to read, wait 2 seconds, and then this is going to pop up. Now, again, I don't like interruptions when someone's on the website. So normally I would change this to like a slide in or something like that. But I just want to do the video and I just want to have this up to kind of show you guys how it works. So after a specific time, this will pop up when they land on the website. You can also do, I like this if they're inactive for a period of time. So if they just have the browser open and nothing's happening, you can say, boom, have something pop up and say, wake up, get a free discount or something like that. Or you've been here for 10 minutes. What are you doing? Sign up for our, you know what I mean? Like you can have fun with it. But yeah, you have all sorts of different options. Duration. Let's see. I only want to show them this message 5 times, and I only want to show them once per day. Because if they're going onto the website and they didn't sign up, I'm not going to keep on pushing it in their face. So actually, let's make it 10 times, and let's make it twice per day. So if they go on it today, they're going to see it once, they're going to close it, then they're going to click on another page, they're going to see it again, read it, and then close it, and then it's not going to show it anymore. But if they go on tomorrow, it'll show them again. So we'll keep that. Actually, let's do it for 3 days, because chances are they're not going to come back every single day. So we'll do, 6 total views, 2 a day. So if they come back one day, they'll see it. If they come back twice, they'll see it. By the 4th time they visit, nothing's going to pop up, or I'll have something else pop up. Location on every page. Yep, that's just what I want. I just want it on every single page. Next, target. Do I show it to all my visitors or do I target a specific visitor on my website? Now, for this specific one, I'm going to show it to all my visitors, but just to kind of show you how to target different people, you literally just click it and then you add your visitor rule and then you have all these cool little pop-ups. So if they visited once, twice, 10 times, 5 times, whatever it is, you can display a different marketing message to them. If they're in a specific location, if they're in Florida, if they're in the US, if they're in Canada, if they're in UK, wherever they are, you can show them a specific location specific marketing thing, which is really, really, really cool. Because if they're in Florida, maybe I can have like palm trees or something show up, versus if they're in New York, I could just have a gray sky and clouds and rain and cold. Nah, I love New York. But, you can kind of, cater it to people's environments, which is pretty sweet. Device type, Android, iPhone, whatever the device they're on. Visited page, so if they visited your pricing page and then they started browsing other parts of your website, you can say, hey, if they visited the pricing page, show them this pop-up instead. A URL string keyword. All that really means is if you have, let's see, you can't really see my browser here, but let's scroll down a little bit here. If you look up here, a string keyword is just a question mark, keyword equals awesome sauce, whatever. So that if somebody's clicking a link, when you add this to that link, that will pop up. So if you have specific landing pages or other websites that you want to link to, you can have specific messages knowing that they came from that source. Let me move this back up. Okay. If they've seen the ConvertBox already, so in my initial video, if they saw the first message, it would display the second message, but only after they saw that first message. If they didn't see it, it wouldn't show up. Referring website. This is really cool because you could say, hey, if they came from Facebook, I want to deliver a specific Facebook message. Like, hey, just noticed you came back from Facebook. Did you know that we had a group that you can join? Click here to join our Facebook group, right? I mean, how cool would that be? And then autoresponder activity is your email program. So I use MailChimp, so you can actually add rules for your autoresponder. If they click this or if they open the second email or whatever the case is, then when they go on their website, you can show them a different marketing message, which is pretty awesome. But we'll go back. For now, I want to show it to all the visitors on my website. And my goal, yes, I want them to sign up. So subscribe to an opt-in form is exactly what the goal for this website is. Once we click finish, we're going to activate it. Go back to our dashboard. And now, the moment of truth. We'll go to my website, and we should wait 2 seconds, and it should pop up because I have the plugin. There it is. Bam. Sign up now. See, I'm already on my email list, so it's not going to show the form, which is awesome. Because if someone is already on your email list and they show up to your website, you don't have to show them this pop-up message. Or if you're doing, let's say a webinar and you want them to sign up, this will pop up and you'll say, hey, sign up now. Bam. And then all of a sudden they're registered to your webinar. As long as you link it to the back end, you link it to the right list. So super powerful. I love that. That was an option that we checked off. You can obviously have them fill out the form if you want. But I'm already on my MailChimp list, so it's not going to show me the fields again to repeat it. Now, if I wanted a phone number, I could have added a phone number, and then it would have just said, enter your phone number here, submit, and then I would have gotten that phone number. But because it's, I didn't, so you don't see it. But check it out. I mean, it works. Jonathan Perez, owner. There's the picture of my little puppy. Oh, I miss my dog. And then thank you, see, it already knows my name. Thank you, Jonathan, for signing up. We're so excited. Make sure to check out your email to confirm. I'm already on there. So that's it. I mean, that's the real quick way to create a pop-up box. Again, once we have that, we can also start doing more and more campaigns just by creating new convert boxes. I can edit this convert box and, make any changes I want. I could go to the convert box setup. We can change this to a change ConvertBox type. So now it's one of these instead of the one in the middle. I can even change it to that whole huge page, change convert type. And then when they go onto my website, this entire box is just gonna be right in their face. So this is good for some strong messages, or if you got a really strong offer that you want to put right in people's faces. This is always awesome. For now, let's see what this one looks like. That's just way too big. But yeah, for now, let's just keep it as a pop-up. You have all the options to change it. Each one of those 4 is pretty much the same. You just drag any one of these in. If you have a special offer, you could drag a timer and then just say, hey, you know, this special offer expires in 3 days, 2 hours, and 5 minutes. And you're gonna, where is it? Small, Roboto, evergreen. So every time they go on, it's gonna reset. Or you set a fixed date. And you know, you just have so many options. I just love this. I can't wait to really dive in and start putting the campaigns together to really see the power. But again, we're just touching the surface. We have the campaign set up. We could look at it on mobile view. That's what it would look like. So head over to surefirewebservices.com and sign up. I'm gonna put these videos out as a series, and then every time we have a new one up, it's gonna be pretty cool. So on the next one, I believe we will dive into, hold on, let me save that. Go to dashboard. I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it. I'll tell you what, if you want another video, just comment what you want to know. If you want to know about the A/B testing, if you want to know more about the targeting, or, you know, having multiple groups or whatever it is, let me know and I will do a video on that. After this, I'm probably just going to jump into the next series, which is going to be the email software. So God bless. Thanks for listening. And yeah, let's go market, collect some emails.